Feels like a slow week coming off the Masters. You ramp up till Thursday, then it goes by fast, and then it's like, oh, we're back to the normal schedule for another 3 weeks until another major.
Yeah,
But
I mean, it is crazy though. Once major season kicks in, it's like, every 4 weeks or whatever. But Joe, how about you?
I'm on a watch list.
it was
I'm on a watch list after this weekend. So I think we can
it was
probably
good to have a
leave it
sweat.
at that. I did have a sweat, but when you have two guys finish T3 and neither of them can make a putt on a Sunday, it's a little frustrating, but
Yeah,
especially when it felt like Cam had the tournament in his hands after number 4.
yeah.
Yeah, when
he
Rory
had the
doubled.
2-shot lead, Rory made double. I mean,
I said
Cam
hole
wins if he plays
7.
even, or no, he doesn't win if he plays hole, if he's even par from there. But he probably also does, because Rory's got to play differently than he did. But
I said hole 7 was the turning point for Cam. Hitting it in that front
Yeah,
bunker with a
that
wedge
bunker.
when everyone was just throwing it long and left and hitting it 2. Tapping birdie.
I wish I personally knew Cam Young so I could call him and ask him on that shot. I don't know if he just chunked it or if he didn't have a good lie or what the reason was and why he didn't. I mean, obviously he wasn't trying to hit it in the bunker, but
No.
it didn't seem like he was trying to throw it behind it either, which is
No.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I will say, the bogey on 6, he had 75 feet. It's like,
It
if
is
you could
what
have
it
got
is.
that down at 2. Yeah,
Yeah, and I mean, he hit
But
a
it
good
was
first
7.
putt.
Yeah.
His T-ball on 6 was, it was 5 feet from good,
Yeah,
but it caught that slope and it's gone. It just shows you how hard that golf course really is.
But, we went through the whole back 9, though. We needed just 2 birdies to get in a playoff. It has a 20-footer on 10. Good par on 11. 14 feet on 12.
Well, he had
10 feet on
good
13.
look on 10. When I say good, he had I don't know what tour average is from 20 feet, but 10%?
Probably 15%, yeah.
So he had 20 feet on 10, 25 feet on 11, 20 feet on 12,
10,
13,
13,
what, yeah?
14 had,
10-footer?
14 had 15 feet.
Yeah, 15 feet.
15,
15, I don't
15. He was
15
just
was
over. He was just over the green in 2, and then pitched it up
Hit it
to
to-
probably 6 feet.
8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's 16. What do you do on 16?
Hit it to
16, you
like
lipped out.
15, 20 feet.
Oh, yeah, I
Lipped
did a
out.
short left. Or short right.
17 had 25 feet,
I mean,
and then 18 had to get up and down. But
He kind of did what he had to do on the back nine just to make a putt.
that's
Yeah,
what I was
Granted,
saying.
the par fives, he needs to have closer than 10 feet and 6 feet for birdie, probably. But
Yeah, he left it in that tough spot on 13
yeah,
where Hao Tong putted it in the drink.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
Can
I
we
was,
also just
like
touch
I
on
was,
that for a minute? That we never
Yeah.
saw a single shot of a guy that was. Granted, he was 4 or 5 shots off the lead at that point, but an absolute meltdown on Amen Corner, and we didn't get to see a single shot of it.
well,
Yeah,
apparently he
saw
just
nothing.
grabbed his ball at one point in the woods. Like he thought it was in the hazard, but there's like double lines on the creek, so like inside there isn't hazard. And he just like grabbed his ball like he was gonna go pull it back into the fairway. It just
that
never
picture,
saw any
that
of it.
picture, that picture of him in the woods is an all-timer.
Oh, it's
So good.
he might be like one of my new all-time favorite. Did you guys see the whole clip of him walking off the green when he made his 4-footer for 10?
No.
No,
Pulls his ball to the hole and both arms up in the air, celebrating. The crowd's cheering. It is awesome. It's awesome.
Oh,
And the guy
man.
just had a full-fledged meltdown that probably costed him 500 grand.
He made a 10 coming off a
Yeah.
trip on 12 as
Yeah.
well.
I mean,
Yeah.
the guy was 8 over in 2 holes. I mean, it probably cost
And
him at least 500 grand.
And was
Yeah.
like
And
one
we
or
didn't get
two
to
off
see
the
a
lead
single
on the front
second.
nine.
Yeah. I mean,
Or how about
I
Burns
know there's
on
been a
2?
lot of.
Burns on
two was
2.
tough.
We
That
didn't
was a
see
tough
any of the
one.
shots until he blasts one over the green, and then all of a sudden he's hitting. They're like, "Oh, this is his third," and it's like all of a sudden he's putting for bogey off the green. It makes double. It's like,
Yeah.
I know there was a lot of comments already on the
yeah,
coverage by CBS. Like, not being able to pick up Cam or Rory's second shot is awful.
yeah,
The shot tracer on Justin Rose on 13.
that was a crime. That was in the
Awful.
drink.
I mean, I looked at him like, that might be right of the water. It's going so far right. And then he's got 12 feet for 3. Like, what's going on? Like, I'm celebrating as he hits this golf shot. It's like, let's go, Cam's back. Yes. And I'm like, oh shit, Rose has like 15 feet for eagle. Like, okay.
And then 3 putts.
Yeah. And then 3 whacked.
But
I thought after Rose made that birdie on 9 that he was going to do that same thing as last year, but just keep it. I mean, last year it was the front 9 format where he was in neutral and then he hit the back 9 and made like 1 par on the back, had like a couple bogeys and then the rest birdies. So I was kind of shocked to see that from him on the back 9, but it all kind of began on that approach shot on 11, it seemed, where he flared it well right of the mounds there. I mean, that's just a tough pitch shot, and then it just kind of went
he hit an
downhill.
unbelievable chip there.
Yeah. Yeah, to have
Yeah,
that putt for
even-
par was pretty nuts.
I mean,
Well, I mean, yeah,
he
I
still
mean-
had like 15 feet, but
I mean,
Yeah.
it flew. I mean, the thing wasn't the ball like flew back there. It wasn't like he ran it back there. It was like too much club almost, and he just flared it and it went flying back there. And then
I
on
think
12, when he
definitely
gets
hit
the
the club too much.
12, he gets the leaf blowers out and then full blown chunks it.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
all in all, it was
I know
it was kind of a debt.
people were upset about Rory's putt on 18 too, to win it. That you couldn't see coverage on, or you couldn't see the ball going the hole. I don't know if you guys care. I really don't care.
the-
on
the
6-inch
the
putt.
tap-in?
Yeah. I mean,
Oh.
yeah.
yeah. I mean,
I don't think it's that big of a deal, but you would think it's the Masters and the 18th hole. There's 75 cameras on that green. There's gotta be a
nobody
different
else is
angle.
playing. Nobody else
Yeah, I
playing.
mean,
Of course.
there's
Made
gotta be a
Hope on the
different
final
angle
shot.
than Rory from behind where you can't even see the ball.
And of course, Cam makes the 12-footer on the last for par just to really nail the coffin in.
Yeah.
The crazy thing, it was like the back 9, there was no shot. That was like, it was kind of just like a dead back 9. Scotty was the only guy doing anything. But like that final group was just in neutral, like the whole way it felt. The shot on 12 for Rory
on the
was
back
sick.
nine either though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you
He played the
imagine?
part. He didn't birdie either the par fives again. I don't think, if I remember right.
Yeah, he birdied 15.
Or did he
after
birdie?
hit-
No,
he,
yeah, that's right.
he had that sick shot
He
out
had
of the
that punch
woods
out,
and made.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, could you imagine if he makes that putt on 17? That
I don't know how it
Almost
didn't go
went
in.
Yeah. I was just about to say, could you imagine the scene going back to 18T for a playoff? Scotty, Rory.
I would have thrown an unbelievable amount of money on Scotty. I think. I mean,
Yeah, well, I had him.
just with
So,
how
I couldn't
Rory
believe-
finished.
That was one of the
That-
wildest
oh, yeah.
tee shots I've ever seen on
Oh.
18.
I honestly thought Cam had a chance. Rory got a good break that ball ended up where it did, and he could hit it up 10.
Yeah. And hook it around into that bunker. 'Cause, I mean, that bunker is totally fine
Yeah.
because he's got to blast it in the backstop. But, you know, close calls are just going to keep coming my way. Like, Joe, you had, what, Henley and Cam finished T3.
Yeah.
I had Scotty solo second, T3. Timon, you had Cam T3. Do you have any other guys towards the top of the list? I know Xander finished like T8 maybe at 8 under, right in that range.
Yeah,
No?
I had Cam, Xander, and Max both finished T9 at 8 under and Spieth at T12.
Yeah, Max, what a story. Just getting his invite back.
Yeah. Bogey free 67 on Sunday.
Yeah, if only he could have done that a couple of years ago.
Yeah, and he's doubled 12 on Thursday too.
Yeah. But
Do we need
Moving
to talk
on.
about the other big story in golf right now?
Live.
With
Live
the
golf?
Tour? Yeah.
it's pretty wild stuff. I can't say that I'm shocked by any means, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know how much stock to take into it. It seems like there's a lot of different stories coming out from either side, but
It was kind of crazy that
There's
they were
no way it's-
contemplating,
there- sorry, go ahead.
that they were just gonna pull the cord and like not. There's
The
stories that
tournament
they
this-
weren't gonna
this week.
play this week, and it was just gonna shut down.
Hey,
Yeah.
could you imagine being the players out on the course and like playing in this pro-am and you're like, I have no idea if I'm playing tomorrow?
Yeah.
Like, I'd be telling my caddy like, yeah, I don't even take notes. Like, let's just go wing it. I mean, if we play, we play. If not, whatever.
So touching on that, so say at the end of this season for Live Golf, it does dissolve. What do you think the PGA Tour does in response with guys potentially coming back? I mean, obviously Rahm will come back, no problem. Hatton
I don't
probably.
think so. I mean, they'll probably have to do that year again. Like,
Do you think they'll get
P.
different
Reed.
treatment from Brooks?
I don't think
Well-
they can. I think it's going to be the same.
I guess maybe it's at the end of the year, but I mean, Patrick Reed resigned, but they made that category for Brooks. So I guess if they give him that
That's
same
true.
offer,
Yeah, and the only ones that fit it were Brooks, Rahm, and Cam Smith. Is that right?
yeah, and
So-
Bryson.
Here's
Bryson.
the other question, though. They had two tours. They were both fairly successful, I would say. What are they going to do with all the guys that are at Live if it dissolves? They can't all come play on tour.
No, I would have to imagine they're. Well, just think of the amount of guys that are on Live that, I mean, weren't PGA Tour perennials as is.
Yeah.
My guess would be that they're probably going to go. They'll probably try to get like a DP, even though that's a PGA Tour affiliate, like in partnership now. So I don't know if
I
they're
mean,
going to maybe go to like a mini tour.
So
And
what?
try to get
I
across
But those
that
guys
way.
can play DP World Tour.
That's true. Yeah, I didn't think
I
of
was
that.
thinking about this today when I saw the news come out, and that was my first thought: is where is everyone going to go? What I think would be cool, and I don't know how it would. I feel like it'd almost still be the PGA Tour Live setup almost. Have a PGA Tour, basically, but have two tours, right? So you're gonna have, let's just say for easy numbers, that there's 400 guys between PGA Tour and Live, right? Everyone gets a PGA Tour card, but there's two tours. One is the top 200 guys in the world. The next one is 300 through 400. If you're the bottom 25 guys in the 175 to 200, you get bumped down to the lower tour the next year. And if you're at 220, 225 or 200 to 225 or 201 to 226, you get bumped up. Or
Didn't
maybe
they-
maybe
aren't they
25 is
talking
not
about
the
that?
right number, but
I think
if
they're
they
talking
if they
about
did do
doing
something like that, yeah, that's a cool idea. You know what would be cool is if they took the bottom. What's the math? The bottom 32 from the better tour, and then the top 32 from the worst tour,
And did a match play.
and bring the match play back.
Yeah, like perfect. Everyone would watch it.
Yeah,
It would be so entertaining that. All right, if you get beat in the first round, guess what? You're going to the bottom tour.
yep.
I think they're talking about. I watched the new CEO, his press conference at the Players, and they were talking like a two-track system where it's like the top 100 guys. It's like they're doubling the signature events. And it's gonna be like 20 track one events or something, and then there's gonna be a track two, so like all like the lower tier events on tour or whatever that you don't like that they don't need to play, and there's like another set of guys, and there's relegation or something.
I would rather watch the top 100 guys in the world play 20 tournaments a year together than watch a tournament like this week or next week where maybe what half of the top 100 players in the world play, and that's high. It's probably 25% of the top 100 players in the world are playing. Right? Is you get the top 100 players 4 times a year in the Masters, the PGA, the U.S. Open, and the Open. Are probably the only 4 times that you get quote unquote the best 100 players in the world.
Yeah, I mean, it's already kind of like that. I'd feel like because most of those guys will play all the signature events. A couple early season events like non-signature full field. But like when it's major season, they play signature events and then playoffs. And they're not going to like the Wyndham or the 3M or the Rocket. Like they're just playing U.S. Open, Travelers, 2 weeks off, and then they go to the Genesis Scottish Open and then playoffs.
But I just think it would make it so interesting. Take a guy like JT.
Yeah.
He's battling to stay on the top tour. If they went to that system, a guy like JT or Maxi a year ago or 2 years ago is battling to stay on the top tour.
I'm sure something with like JT. I mean, he won last year, and then he missed time with an injury. Like that's something they'd have to visit.
If you win in the last 2 years, you're exempt type of deal.
Yeah. I mean, I know like last year, like Max didn't finish top 100 or whatever, but he still had his tournament winner through 28. So it's not like he's worried about. He's just worried about playing better golf at that point. But if they find a way where they don't need to, you don't get those certain exemptions, like a certain year, 27 or something, like exemptions start fresh, and it's like you'd get more guys playing in those like 3Ms and stuff, like on the bubble.
Yeah, if it's a bigger name. Oh shit, I gotta go win a golf tournament.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what transpires.
I mean, let's be honest. A 3M wouldn't be the top 200 guys probably playing that golf tournament anyways. It'd probably be the bottom tier one. But for sure. But you'd have 2 golf tournaments a week, or roughly, I mean.
Yeah, see how they set it up. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, you could have one East Coast, one West Coast, or both Central, and I just don't know how you be able to watch both, but I don't know. It would be a bit of a gong show because obviously the lower tour is never going to get TV coverage over the top guys. But
if you have an East Coast and West Coast, though, like you can finish the East Coast and then move into the West Coast coverage. Obviously, it'll be a little late, but
I feel like the hard part though is gonna trying to get guys like Rory who notoriously plays the majors. Like how many non-signature event or majors does Rory play in a year?
But I
Zero.
think that would be the goal of it too, though,
Like
right?
yeah,
Is
but you're how it's gonna be hard to sell them on. Oh, you mandatory 20 events a year on the PGA Tour.
who gives? He made 5 million last week. I think he's okay to go play 19 more tournaments, and if he doesn't want to show up with all of his stuff, then fine.
Yeah,
But the
Yeah.
tournaments that you want to show up in and play at and play in, you better win one. Otherwise, you might not be in the tour.
yeah, yeah.
I
It'll
just
be
think
interesting to see what the
it
see what the
gets
changes
rid of the
bring.
guys that. And granted, it's probably just all the top 10 guys in the world that have the luxury of being able to do it and saying, I'm not playing. I'm going to go play in the 4 majors. I'm going to go play in the 6 signature events. I'm going to play 10 tournaments this year and maybe 1 or 2 others. I'm going to have enough FedEx points to make the playoffs, and I'm going to go do it that way. But I don't know. I mean, I'd like to see Rory play more than 10 times a year.
Yeah.
You know,
I feel like he's like the only guy on tour that just misses signature events. It seems. I get he just won, but yeah, I don't know. But with that said, it's RBC Heritage Week. We're going to Hilton Head. Going from a major to a signature event. Tips chart. Let's see who the fellows are betting on this week.
I got it up.
Joe, do you want to start? Or do you want me to?
Sup Straka.
Sep. Hold up, I had it. Oh yeah, he's on the list. Number 5, he's playing.
Yeah, it's back. I'm going to go to your guy, Joe, and go Russell Henley.
Henley 6, number 6 on the list.
Cam Young.
Cam Young's not on the list.
Love it. Love it. I'm going to take the guy who said he hit it the best he's ever hit it at Augusta last week, Jordan Spieth.
Yep, he's on the list. Number 4.
Sam Burns.
Lawn Chair Burns is not on the list.
I'll go Bobby Mack.
Bobby Mack off a bad week, not on the list.
JL, I'm gonna die on this. Die on this hill based on play last week. Jason Day.
Jason Day is not on the list. All right, Jay, well, 2 strikes left.
Yeah, I just got the 1. I really hate this, but plays well here. Give me Patrick Cantlay.
Not on the list.
Oh, why did I not guess this guy? Jay, do you think the past winner is on this?
Who, Fitzy? Or are you talking
No,
JT?
It's
JT.
JT when I had him last year.
I don't know.
I doubt it. I feel like if people were buying a shit ton of them, he'd be lower than 43.
That's kind of what, yeah.
I feel like there's gonna be some tougher names on here. I'll take the bait with Ryo Hisasune.
Oh yeah, he's on the list. Number 2.
How many are left?
4.
You got 4 left. Yeah, 4 left.
What do you think I got her up, Jay?
Don't mind it, but I don't know. This isn't a course that you can just bash it.
No. He played better at Augusta than I thought he would too, though.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, bashing it at Augusta can pay off.
Yeah.
Granted, you have to be accurate, but I'm just gonna throw a dart. Let's go Jacob Bridgman.
Bridgman is
Not gonna
not
be on
on
there.
the list.
Yeah, I just wasn't gonna get any other names.
Number 1 is Harmon, 100. 2, Rio. 3 is Danny Berger. 4 is Spieth. 5, Straka. 6, Henley. 7 is past champion Fitzy. Number 8 is runner-up not last year, 2 years ago, Sahith Theegala.
Interesting. Very interesting.
I wasn't pulling any of the rest of those names, unfortunately.
Nope. I was not either. Okay. Let's get to the odds board and see what we're looking at this week.
Do you want to go over the names from last week?
Oh, from our blind rank.
Yeah.
So we had Bryson as our 1, MC Hammer. So he was finished 5. We had
God, he was bad. He was bad.
Yeah. We had Mr. Young at 2, and he actually finished 2 on the list. So that we got 1 there. Fitzy at 3. He finished T18, 4th in our list. Spieth, we had 4, who finished T12, who was 3. And then Scotty was our 5, who was actually 1. So all in all, like, I mean, obviously having 5 and 1 swapped around isn't great, but yeah, we're on the right track. We should have known Scotty was coming last. Did you guys want to do one for this week before we get into the odds board, or should we just jump into the odds?
I'd say let's just get in the odds, but
Let's just roll the odds.
So this is what we got this week. We got Scotty, not a major this week, so you know he's going to be under plus 400. And let's jump. Let's go down to Jake Knapp, who's just under 40. Timon, I'm going to kick it to you as always. What do you see here?
I'm looking at right now. I'm looking at Cam at 17, coming off he's been playing unreal golf, but 17, man, that's just. I'm always gonna have him on my card at like 20, but 17, I might take the week off. Hope he wins, but we'll see. We'll see when I post my card in about an hour. But I was looking at Spieth, past champion, of course. Looking at Cantlay, 24.5. I mean, his course history here is absolutely insane.
Ridiculous.
But he, if we're looking for,
Actually showed some balls after last week, shooting 77 on Thursday.
his around the green and irons were like mint last week after that first round. It was the most Patrick Cantlay finish, though, just a non-competitive what he finished, T12, because he's one of those auto invites again. But I was also looking at Si Woo. I feel like this is a course I've seen his name pop up a decent amount. Pete Dye course, shorter course. And, I mean, you're just betting on putting at this point with the Woo man, and just hoping he can get 4 rounds of half decent putting. Can I talk about Spieth's putting though? This last week was terrible. Like
Awful.
so bad. He was hitting shots to 5 feet and just wishing them. I mean, granted, greens are hard out there, but not even like getting them to the hole half the time. It was insane.
Yeah, I wonder how many he lost putting when it was
That
all
is a
said
good
and done last
question.
week.
But yeah, those are kind of the 3 guys from this group. Cantlay, Spieth, Siwoo. I've seen some love for McNeely this week, though. Seems he gains like 0.9 strokes putting per round out here.
Wow.
I actually don't think he lost that much, Jay, as much as you'd think.
Putting.
And
Yeah.
It
I
was
would
enough
thought
to keep
probably
him out of the
a few.
contention.
Well, I mean,
yeah, if he
just-
puts halfway decent, if he makes like say 4 or 5 of those like 5 to 10 footers that he had for birdie, he's in that golf tournament 100%.
yeah.
But
He lost
Joe?
0.32 putting.
oh, okay, so
Um,
terrible. He should have gained though.
Might be per round.
I got 3 guys this week from this portion, and this honestly could just be my card because I'm still kind of pissed off about the Masters. But I got Henley at 17.5 to 1. Obviously played pretty well last week, just not good enough. I'm gonna ride Sam Burns while he's hot, I think.
Lawn
Obviously
chair,
played
Sammy.
fairly well last week until Sunday. And then
He bounced back though.
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
My last guy is gonna be the Iceman because you can't have that good of course history and not win one. So
Okay, well, we're all kind of on the same wavelength here. I have Henley check marked from last week, and at a shorter course like this where distance isn't as necessary, it's just get in the fairway. And that guy gets in the fairway more than anybody. And then I'm liking Cantlay as well. That course history, like you guys were saying, is too good to pass up. I mean, he's 24.5 to 1 for a reason. So I'll take that. And then my third guy is Victor at 34 to 1. Liked what I saw last week from the irons. He's actually striping the driver. I want to say he's top 20 in accuracy, which that was kind of the thing that was bugging him. But if I want a guy that's going to mint irons and be top tier with approach, I'll take Victor at 34 to 1. He could have posted a pretty solid number on Sunday at Augusta. It's just 15. He absolutely minted a utility iron from the 270, and it flew the green and rolled into the water behind. So those are my top 3. And then I guess I forgot one. I have Cam as well. Hit a T3 here in 2022, his rookie year when he had that stretch of whatever 7 runner-ups, 5 runner-ups, whatever that season, and he's playing better golf now. Obviously 17 sucks, but yeah, he's gonna win one in a very short spell. I mean, he hasn't finished outside the top 7 since Riviera. Granted, it's only been 4 events, but came out rounding out the top of my card.
He's number 1 in the FedEx Cup too.
Yeah. So moving down, we're going from JT down to, I guess we can cover these 2 fellas at 82 to 1 with Berger and Harmon. Is there anyone out of this group that you guys are little keen on?
I'm kind of looking at Bridgman. Bridgman at 44. He's won a signature event this year. I mean, unreal with putting. Basically won Genesis solely on putting, and he just has that like straight ball flight, penetrating ball flight.
Yeah. Keep in mind too,
So-
Pebble contended at Pebble, and then it just
Yeah,
fell apart
contended
in
at
18.
Pebble. So I mean, and he was playing decent at Augusta last week. I saw him up there a little bit at least.
I think he finished around level par. He's kind of
Yeah, so for a first
Hover.
go around, I mean that's not bad. Other than that, Jason Day played well for 3 days last week. Other than that, I do kind of like the Berger Harmon for kind of going off the charts, doing all right this year. I like Berger, and Harmon just his game style seems to would fit this course. So yeah.
Joe.
I don't know. I looked a little bit at Day. A little bit at Akshay. Ricky actually has a decent course history here the last little bit. One guy I might actually look at. I'm just gonna look at his course history quick.
While you're looking at that, I'm with you on Bridgman. Team on.
I like Bridgman,
I think it's a
and I mean
really solid number.
seems like the signature events have come from this group right here this year.
Mhm. Yeah, it hasn't been as top heavy as it as it has in the past.
Is this the third signature event this year? Genesis, or no, fourth.
It's fourth. Genesis API
Pebble.
players. Oh, fifth then.
Well,
I guess
players, I don't really
isn't
consider.
really. Yeah, that's true.
Guy I'll be on out of this group is Shane Lowry. I think.
Yeah,
He's got okay
Nice.
course history here. He's played okay last week. For
80 jersey on the last.
yeah. Yeah.
Back-to-back
3
years where he shot 80 in the final round.
Yeah. We gotta keep him off of the card at the Masters because someday he's gonna collapse like a folding chair.
It's happened a couple times this season, but I feel like this is a better fit for Shane than Augusta is. I mean, he plays Augusta well, obviously, but yeah. So I get what you're
You
saying.
know, that is another complaint I have with the coverage. Why did I have to watch Shane Lowry's hole-in-one 75 times?
On Saturday, yeah.
And
They
it was within an hour. I saw it 30 times. I get it. Shane Lowry made a one.
Yeah, and the fact that
My
they like
God.
continuously showed it with the celebration with Tommy on the tee box was so funny.
Yeah, I'm like, my God, I get it. No wonder I didn't get to see any of Hao Tung Lee's 18 shots on number 13.
Yeah, I mean, granted, the
There's
hole in one
probably
was
still showing Shane
Saturday.
Lowry hole-in-one highlights a day
Yeah.
later.
yeah. But for me, out of this group, Bridgman, with you, Timon, like I mentioned. Outside of that, I don't love the rest. I don't mind the burger flipper. Obviously, he's contended at a signature event and should have won it realistically. And it seems like this is the course that should fit him. I mean, he just hits that crop duster, like they were saying, at Bay Hill. So, I mean, there's a reason he's on the tips chart this week. But outside of that, I'm not I would have considered Minwoo at 51, but he has pretty brutal course history here. He's only played a couple times, and I don't know what he was doing last week. So
Yeah, how'd we do in that daily lineup at the end?
we finished I think between 300 and 400 out of like close to 12,000, I think. So that was
Yeah,
the
money
first one
back.
we had made money in,
Oh, we
which
made
was
money.
good to see. Yeah, I think so. I think we made, I think between 15, $20. And the entry was 10.
Let's go.
Yeah. So I don't know about you guys. I'm totally good covering rest of board at this point.
Yeah. Might take a shot on Denny Mac this week.
Has he been playing any better?
He played okay somewhere. I don't know where, but might have been. I'll be on Max this week too.
Houston.
Liked what I saw
Houston, he was
last week.
T12.
Yeah, which wouldn't seem like a course for Denny, but liked what I saw out of Max last week. I mean, seems like he likes Augusta, so let's just keep riding the irons into Heritage. And then Denny. Those will be my two out of this group.
Joe?
I can't believe I'm going to say this, and I don't know why I'm going to do it, but Tom Hoagie, 850 to 1. That is insane that he is at that number.
I saw a ticket.
Is he last in the field?
No. Pot Gator and Adam Shank and Joe Highsmith are behind him. But, like, Hoagie actually doesn't play. I mean, the last 2 years he's been T18. Granted, he's played better the last 2 years than he has the last 6 months, but I don't know. I mean, Amex, he was T8. AT&T, he was T14. Hasn't really done anything since then, but I'll take a shot on a guy that's been top 20 here the last 2 years at 850 to 1.
Do you think he'll? That was my only long ball of the week. Andrew Novak, 150 to 1. Played it once, lost in a playoff, and had a putt on 18 to win.
Should have beat me last year.
He was playing better golf last year coming in. But you know, something was working last week, and at 150, take a shot.
I like it.
I do kind of think too, though, like form plays a part in this to a point. Like, look at Rory last week. How bad he hit the golf ball for 3 rounds. And was still in it. Now, obviously, Rory, Adam, like these...
Andrew Novak, 2 different players.
Novak and Hoagie, like, they're not the same caliber golfer. But Rory went to the range for an hour and found something. Neither of those 2 guys played last week. You're going to tell me that they didn't go beat balls last week and work on... I mean, I don't know. Form is... It plays a point to... Or it plays a role to a certain point, but these guys are all so damn good that any one of them can win any given week.
Yeah. I might be in on Cam this week. This seems like a course. Like, seems like his wet irons are back to like what they were his rookie year.
I might just load up on the top half and take Cam too.
It just seems like
I feel like I was so close last week. If he wins this week, I will seriously be on a watch list.
It seems like they gave us enough from the middle of the board that it's like, okay, now we're just gonna go top of the board.
Yeah, screw it. Put Cam on that card. Why not? One last ride, fella.
Yeah. God, you guys are starting to sound like me. You guys are starting to sound like me.
This isn't good.
Start taking them every week.
Maybe my
it's
car.
It's a fun time.
Maybe I'll just
This fan betting thing is.
double bullet again. It
I
worked
can
at
promise you,
the.
Max Home is not going to be on my card this week.
No,
Hey,
maybe I'll double
he
bullet.
cashed for me. Cashed for me a 3-1
Yeah, he
ticket.
did.
Homa did top 20.
Yep.
That was... Big Cat said he'll get the jacket one day on the pod. He's
That'd
gonna
be
have to do it
something.
pretty quick here.
Yeah, I mean he's coming up on the better side of 40.
Getting there.
But I also have two. I have two little first round leaders that I have written
wow.
down.
Patrick Cantley.
No, I considered it, but when I wrote them down as outright, I was like, I don't want that. I don't want that double bank. It's bad omen. I don't want to be leading after the first round.
Sepp Straka.
Nope. I have Ludwig at 28-1. And I have Jake Knapp at 41-1. Seems like a couple guys that could get out there and post a number on Thursday. So
I took the.
I
I was gonna tell Ron.
I don't know if I can do it.
What
Did
are you
anyone see where
contemplating?
Wyndham Clark is on this list?
It's like
110 to 1.
Yeah. I don't know if this is a great fit for Wyndham.
I don't
'cause
either,
again, it's
but-
not a. Also, what happened to
He
Wyndham?
here 2 years ago. He just like dropped off the face of the planet. I don't know if we saw a golf shot from him on Sunday.
No, I don't remember seeing it. Just kind of curious. He's made the cut 7 out of 7 times. Has a T3 in 24, like you mentioned, Joe. And his next best was last year at T27.
And it was a no. It's
And-
been a no cut event for 2 years.
Yeah.
He shot one over the final round. We didn't see a shot from him.
Must not have
I guess
been
he was only
more
4
than enough.
under to start the tournament or to start Sunday, so that would kind of make sense. But
CBS coverage, top tier.
also, did we do the podcast Tuesday or Wednesday last week?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Do we need to touch on his comments at the par 3 contest at all?
The birth control?
Yeah, like what a crazy thing to say on national television.
Yeah, that was kind of.
Yeah, that was pretty wild. Not only that, but he was going to be with SVP at the panel.
Yeah,
Like
And then he just
when
hit
he
a
was
hole in
done.
one.
and he's standing next
Yeah.
to his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Couple reasons I
I-
probably wouldn't have said that, and one of them standing right next to you.
Yeah, Wyndham seems like one of those guys who just kind of he talks without thinking through it first. He just spews.
Oh, for sure. He's just willy nilly.
We'll get to see another year of Frankie.
Gonna keep trying his hardest.
Just keep trying the hardest. I'm just
He had the
getting
He
great
had the
ass-
distance.
I can't wait till next year he puts on like 30 pounds and a couple inches, pulls out big stick and just rifles one into the patrons behind the green.
Yeah.
Well, the year before he had him. He was hitting an iron, and this year they got him in the driver. So
Yeah, the driver was definitely the play. I think he'll do it next year. I mean, he's what, like 9, 8?
yeah,
It's actually fairly impressive that he's like less than 10 and he's hitting his driver like a $150 in the air.
Yeah, and he's got a
first
pretty
one he
athletic
hammered, it was
swing.
just right.
Yeah, you see how wide his stance is?
Oh yeah, he was.
He's gonna be a
Legs were
bomber.
firing. Yeah,
Just like we were firing at 2:30 in the morning.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about that at all.
yeah. I
Congrats
had a
to the
graceful-
games.
I had a graceful
Games.
WD.
Ruby Games
Graceful
gets the
walk around
jacket.
The 72nd.
Yeah. Yeah, Ruby Games. You guys would know Ruby Games if he actually had the time to come on the pod last week, but he did not.
That was
Sometime we'll get him
such a
on.
long day. That was a long day.
That was, yes.
Yeah, no, if we do that again, we have to set parameters in advance.
It
We
might
tried
be a
to
2
do.
and 2.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
might
I
have
think-
to be a 2 and 2.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Not a 4 in one day, because I did not have the juice left to make my charge on the final 18 that I needed to make. There was
I
no
was
juice
seeing,
left in
like-
the tank.
And also,
like
it was like
swinging a
when
noodle.
when we started, you get the adrenaline going a little bit for the first handful of holes, and then it's you sit and you're back up, sit and you're back up. Then all of a sudden, like that first round, we weren't done until after 5. Yeah, it was just
Was
a
that
long
6?
day.
It was like
Yeah,
6,
Yeah, that's true.
I knew it was a long day when we watched the whole golf coverage. Then we watched the end of the Wild game, and then we watched the Avalanche game, and then we watched the whole Sharks game, and we still had 18 left.
We had more than that. I think we had 27.
Yeah, so that
we were
was
making the turn on Saturday.
a gauge that we were some
I-
scheduling changes need to be done.
I think something that would be fun if we do it for like the PGA or US Open or the Open this year, if the 4 of us play 72 holes of 4-man alt shot and see what we can shoot.
Oh yeah, that would be
Oh,
fun.
God.
I mean, obviously it'd be a grind, but at least we're not
Hit from
swinging.
some of those spots.
Yeah, that's true. We can mow
Or
the
maybe
rough
two-man
down and
out
all that.
shots.
Yeah, that's
Two-man
true.
out shot would be kind of fun.
Yeah, something that we can get through a little bit quicker, so it doesn't feel like we're hitting for
Yeah.
14 hours.
Yeah. I think a
But
two-man out
that's-
shot would be fun. Then we can have a little competition with it. And
Yeah. We can figure something out at some point. But
The
You guys-
4-foot gimmies were brutal.
very true.
Oh, yeah. I wish I remembered all the holes. Because I want to go back and count how many times I 3-putted from, like, inside 15 feet. I mean, it was unbelievable.
Well, I remember that. You had like a 4'5", and you blasted it by 12.
Oh,
I think I
yeah, that was
ran that one by.
Then
I
you
think I
missed
4-putted
that one. Yeah,
it was just a
Yeah,
grind.
there was a handful of times I know I 3-putted from 4 feet.
but yeah, it's
Oh,
like
and the greens
the
are
line is like this.
14.
The line is like a
my
4-footer.
putt
You're
was-
playing 4 feet outside, and you have to
break,
die
yeah.
it in.
I don't have that touch on a simulator, I can tell you that.
You can't even get it off the mat. You just have to like
I know.
nudge it.
Blow on it.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think we could maybe make the game. Like, it was awesome playing 4-foot gimmies, it was fun. But those are such just grinding putts that you have zero control over. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, like
if
honestly,
the line's
6
not perfectly right on it, and
I think it'd be fun to do.
Or if it
bigger
come- if
gimmies
it
and,
comes
like,
out
actually
weird.
score.
yeah, like
like if you
think
feel like you hit a good putt and it just starts on the screen one way or the other, and all of a sudden
I
it
think like
just
6-foot
rolls
gimmies
by.
would probably be more fair.
And honestly, 6 feet would make a huge difference.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
It was the first go around. You make the tweaks we need. And,
It's all
Taking
trial
that
and error.
Jacket back.
yeah,
Can't believe we'll let that clown win it.
Can't
it's a
believe you
bummer
made
he's
it through
gonna
all
have it for a
72.
year.
I know. I can't believe any of us made it through all 72, to be honest. But
Yeah. Well, I think I was
Barely.
dozing during the final round.
you were. I mean,
Yeah.
it was definitely a sleep-worthy final round. No one was making a charge trying to catch him very hard either.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
he shot 76 that third round. which was pretty good,
I
really good.
If someone would have told me I shot 79 the third round with a triple and a double and I lost by 3, I would have told you you're crazy.
Yeah, well, first round I was like 1 over through 6. I was like, holy shit, I'm cruising right now, and I think I shot 89.
Yeah.
I went on a slippery slope fast.
What we had? I don't remember any of the second round scores. But
I
they were
shot
high, too.
79. I shot 79. Rib shot 81. Your dad shot 80. Jay, 87 maybe. I don't remember.
Couldn't tell you.
Where I was at either. Mid to high 80s, I think it was.
The second I was putting in the 4-foot zone with like a 12-footer for double. Yeah,
I think I had a couple like triples that round. I think I had a high score. That's right. I hit it in the woods on 5 or 4. Well, probably 5 too, but I was in the woods a lot.
Yeah. Good times though. Good times.
It would be better if we did the 2 and 2 and where your energy is up for both rounds.
Then you can do 4 rounds even. I think if you did 2-man all shot.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Definitely. I mean, you're ultimately like you're cutting the time in half at least.
More than that.
Well, it'd be enjoyable because you don't have to you can watch the golf and you don't need to worry about once you hit, you got to tell the next guy immediately to go swing to keep it moving.
Yeah. I mean, that was kind of the shitty part. You're trying to play fast because like that first round, I didn't look at any. I didn't think.
No.
Saw the number, figured out how far I had to hit it, and I hit it. So I am so sick of this first round right now. It's taking us damn near 4 hours to play. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Yeah. I'm getting off of this as soon as I can. Which, if I would have taken my time, I'd have saved a couple shots maybe, but it wasn't going to make a difference in the end.
I think the way we played the first one is kind of sets up for that though. Like you hit your drive and then you're hitting your next shot immediately.
Yeah.
And then also, like when you get when you're last and you finish the hole and then you play the next hole, and then it feels like you're sitting down for like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we'll make some tweaks, make it better for next time. But on that, do you guys have any final thoughts for the RBC this week before we cap this thing?
No.
Let's get a winner.
Sick of losing. Maybe we'll get a winner on tax day, tax week. Get all that money back that we had to pay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Love tax day. But
all right.
Well, fellas, it's been a pleasure as always.
All right, fellas.
I'll send you the card. We'll get it out.
Yep.
Get a plaid jacket. All right,
Yeah.
catch it.
Deuces.
See you, Joe. All right, folks. That's going to do it for this episode of the Stroke Skin Off the Board podcast with the Galf boys for the RBC in Hilton Head. Like we were saying, we had some close calls this past weekend at Augusta. Nothing through the hoops. Hats off to Rory for going back-to-back, only the 4th to do it. But he's not playing this week. So we're not worrying about Rory. We're worried about this week, getting a winner, and moving on down the season. It's major season now. They're going to keep coming quick. So thank you guys for listening, and we will catch you next week. Peace.